Cracking. Good evening, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Friday Night Chillins? What do you guys think about the Friday Night Chillins? I'm not sure if it's just this epic ass music I was listening to, but hear me out. I was reading the Emerald Tablets and the Kabbalion and the Law of Rhythm. The Law of Rhythm is one of my favorite laws, you guys. Like, hands down, Law of Rhythm. And I heard, who was I listening to talk about it? I was listening to the dude who did the Emerald Tablets Compodium, Forbidden Knowledge. I was listening to Forbidden Knowledge. And he described it as matching a frequency. It was like, all right, matching a frequency, you sort of quantum entanglement. Like, yeah, for sure, 100%. Where's my computer going crazy for? Let me, weak sauce. All right, back to rhythm. Forbidden Knowledge is talking about rhythm being matching a frequency, matching a quantum entanglement, sort of playing the role that you want to be because you match that vibe. Rhythm, which is when I wanted to add on to that, because that's the part that people miss on the most. That's really the biggest part of this, specifically the law of rhythm. Because you could say, yeah, just match the frequency, quantum entanglement, that sort of thing. Like, but what's more important, that sort of fits for all the Hermetic laws, you know what I mean? Not specifically for rhythm. What specifically makes rhythm work is that you know where the swing of energy is in the external world, because while you can set things in motion, right, you can influence the external world. Well, I guess, let me go backwards. It's easier if I just describe the swing. If the swing is going forward, you're not going to want to swing backwards. It's as simple as that. And that's specifically what's so powerful about the law of rhythm, is that it's not necessarily just matching frequencies. You know what I mean? Or it is matching, but it's not as easily as, oh, you just get the frequency and it matches. Because sometimes you want to do something else. Like, the frequency of our world right now is going in one direction. That doesn't mean we should go with it. We have to sort of create a brand new frequency. And it's easier to do that when you can match the natural swing of things. So you do that with moon phases. We're knowingly doing it. That's why we do releasing spells during the new moon, because the new moon is the passive. It's the black hole. It's the thing that's sucking in all the darkness. So we do the releasing intentions during the new moon, and then the full moon, when it's projecting as much sunlight as possible, we want to do the same. We want to match that energy. We can do spells, rituals, intention work. We can do it when we're grinding against the grain, of course. You know what I mean? Like, and in fact, you absolutely have to do that in some circumstances. Like, the world could be going to shit and the majority of people are going with it, and you have to actively grind against that to make something new. That's why I was saying, like, I've heard it mentioned a couple times, this talk on the law of rhythm, and it's always the same sort of, they breeze over it. Like, it's not the, because you could say quantum entanglement for the law of vibration. You could say quantum entanglement for the law of cause and effect. You could say frequency matching for the law of correspondence. You know what I mean? Saying you resonate with something, or saying you match the frequency of something, is like a very vague way of describing a very specific law, like the law of rhythm, which more importantly, um, it takes a lot of pressure off the individual. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of pressure off the individual. We're sort of told that we have the external means nothing. It's all about the internal. It's all about the self. It's all about me, which means I have to be responsible for every fucking thing that happens in existence, because your experience practically is all of existence. So if you, as far as you're concerned, you can only experience what you experience. In other words, you can read books about other things or watch movies about other things, but you're not really experiencing it firsthand. Hessa, File of Cipher, Chidori, Mary Met, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, great. We're running. I don't know. That's why I titled this video. It's so easy. Like it's so easy to be successful. You know what I mean? Or it's simple. Not that it's easy to do. Of course, it's difficult. But as far as breaking things down and going step by step, success is pretty easy. And you just watch this. You're keenly aware of your environment and the people in it. So, well, Keith, what does it look like? What does it look like? Keith, what the hell does it look like specifically when you say be aware of your environment, or like watch the natural flow? Well, I'll tell you. It's as easy as knowing. We'll give a business world example. Say you have a boss, you're a boss, or not even, say you are in control of a certain amount of people. And you got to get you and your goon squad to accomplish a task. Now that task is going to require different skill sets. And you're going to look at your team and you're going to match skill sets of your team members to the task at hand, right? If Susan doesn't know how to use a computer, then you're probably not going to put Susan on the marketing team, because that's a substantial skill set for marketing. You got to be savvy with the computer. But maybe Susie's a little better at door to door. She likes talking to people face to face, and she's really charismatic. So you're going to put her into public speak. You know what I mean? Like, that's a very simplified way of using the law of rhythm. It's being keenly aware, in this case, how people operate, so that you can accomplish a goal. And the scary part is that a lot of people, because they don't know that that's they if you explain it to them, they go, oh, that makes perfect sense. But what they don't quite grasp, at least the majority of people, is it's being done to all of us at any given time, by the movies you watch, conversations you have, the books you read, the TV you watch. You know what I'm saying? The stuff you ingest all persuades you to do something. And then you start making decisions that you were guided by. Not that there's anything wrong with that. The only thing is a lot of people get guided to go in really shitty directions, and the world ends up being, well, pretty shitty. Because if you are to maintain a certain sort of it's like if you're gonna carve out a brand new existence, and I feel like that's what a lot of people do. A lot of you guys that follow this channel, like how you guys think and feel is, I'm trying to create some substantial shit, and the only reason why you're searching so much for answers is because you're trying to do things that haven't been done before. And so it's very hard to find out how to carve a new existence, because it's kind of in the definition that it's never been done before. So it's not an easy task. And that's why we're like constantly seeking answers. How do I get this done? How do I get that done? Like, this world is just something it can be better. At least my immediate world can be better. So how can I go about doing that? And again, speaking on the law of rhythm, like, going deeper than frequency, than just matching a frequency, is noticing the swing of the world around, the people and things around you. Sun, moon, and stars. Rastafari is everywhere you are. Sun or stone, wood, iron. Rastafari is conquering lion. No, it's dope though. It can be, it can be, and it is so easy a lot of the times. People forget, unfortunately. And it's also Friday. Good evening, squad. Happy Friday. I know you guys would probably, you guys could probably be going out, depending upon where you live. In California, we can't go out yet. So if you guys are here doing your thing and it's comfy, I'm glad. Try to create a nice little space here. In morning for you, Hessa. Do you guys know the law of rhythm? Specific to the Hermetics. I'm not sure if that's something you guys dive into a lot, but I gotta get forbidden knowledge on the channel. I need to hit him up. Been thinking about it for a good month now. I've just been waiting for the stars to align. You know what I mean? All in due time. I swear, if we chalked it up, I'm a little more on the Kabbalion Hermetic philosophy side, sort of the Hermetic laws, more so than the Emerald Tablets side of the topic. But it's nice because I think it'd be a good conversation. Candy Mikowski! Hola, hola, la, la, la. If you guys missed it, though. But it being so goddamn easy. Was it... How do I wrap up that whole spiel? If you could only notice the swing. If you could only notice the swing of things, then we would be magnifying whatever it is that we want with our intention and the rest of the, at the very least, the entire physical world at our fingertips, simply by watching which way it's swinging and jumping on the swing when you want to go forward and jumping off the swing when it starts to go backwards. You know what I mean? It's as easy as that. It takes, and I'll tell you exactly what problem you'll run into. You ready? You want to know the exact problem that you're going to experience? Like, yeah, it's simple as hell. So before is noticing just when that swing is going forward and when it's going to start to go backwards. It's extreme awareness. Extreme awareness of the subtleties, of the cues from your partner, from your neighbor, from your boss, from your employee. The world is constantly giving out little hints. It's not even premonition. It's not even you know the future. It's like, no, I'm just so tuned in with now that I'm aware of all the subtle cues that are causing changes in the future. I'm seeing those that other people don't see. And as a result, I can predict people's behaviors easily. I can predict what decisions and what choices people are going to make, because I know, because I've studied that person. In other words, I know them and know them. And there's two ways of doing that. You know, I mean, there's a manipulative way, and then there's a sort of empathic way. And who's to say they're not both the fucking same thing? Not me. All I'm saying is, to really feel out a situation, we almost have to become that situation, whether it's a person or an experience. And that's sort of what meditation does. It quiets your mind and you sort of blend into the rest of the world. All right, let me feel the world, or at least let me try to experience the world as pure as I can. Like, I want to experience the wind on my skin, the sound that I'm hearing, the chair that I'm sitting on. I want to experience all these sensations with as little thought as possible, so I can just have the pure experience for what it is. And that's the state we're trying to hit with meditation. It's not necessarily to astral project or some fucking phenomenal, I'm going to start levitating and ascend with my entire body, Christ consciousness style, to seventh heaven, pearly gates and shit. Like, not that. It's meditation is simply as direct a connection to experience as you can without your thoughts getting in the way. That's it. And when you hit that, you start to notice things. That's the awareness that you pick up from it. You start to notice things that you didn't notice before, or you notice things you've always noticed in an extremely noticeable difference, if I may. And that's when you start living like fucking gods and goddesses. I mean, that's when we start making some serious, substantial moves, and people are like, "Yo, everything you do, everything you do, you're successful with. How do you do it? Like, how are you so? How is everything you do done for the most part pretty fucking well?" It's like, well, I pay attention to things, man. I notice the swing of nature. I notice the rhythm, and I dance with it. That's all. Rhythm is just a dance, right? Do a dance. Here's your chance. Do your dance. Do the hump. But you know what I mean? You're not gonna go to a little swing show and like start grinding on your partner. That's ridiculous. They'd kick your ass out. Like, yo, brother, I say, like, go down the street Friday night. You want to be grinding in here? I'm trying to get my swing on. We got the live jazz band came over there grinding. Homeboy's wearing a bow tie and blowing on a horn. You're over there. Come on, man. Anywho, the law of rhythm is more than matching a frequency. The law of rhythm is more than it's more than that. Or maybe I'll correct myself. It's more specific than that. It can be more specific than just matching a frequency. And this is the bread and butter of my channel, is to say, yeah, there's all this jargon in the community, and a lot of the same jargon is used to cover a broad spectrum of concepts, and the concepts are more useful to us when they're more specific. And specifically speaking, rhythm is about noticing the swing of things. Yeah. Candy Mikowski, that's why symbolism is important too. Fuck yeah. I'm not sure specifically which way you're referring to, but symbolism is important. I was thinking sigil. Sigils are a symbolism, right? It's gotta be. What else would sigils be other than symbols? Anywho, yeah, sigils are a way to create momentum for you, right? So sigils are sort of you draw out that little thing of your goal. That's sort of setting a rhythm in the physical world. It's like tethering your desire from the etheric, the potential, and tethering it to planet Earth. Well, got super excited and I punched the table and the webcam went flying. What can I say? Agent Smith, what up? Nice to see you, brother. Thanks for the links. Oh yeah, sigils. Sigils are good. Sigils are good momentum makers, and that's basically what it is. You guys heard me talk about it before. Is momentum is key. We tend things in motion, set in motion, tend to stay in motion. Whatever law of thermodynamics that one is, can't remember. So when you got it, man, use it. When you have momentum, like use it. That's another way it'll show up. That's another way of losing the battle to rhythm. Is by stopping when you have a lot of juju. Got it. You just made a bunch of sales. You got a bunch of growth on your social media. You made a new homie, the new networking connection plug, and you are like, and then you sit down and relax a little bit. Like, nah, man. When you're catching the momentum, it's generally best to ride the wave until it stops. It's definitely best to ride the wave until it stops. As long as given the wave is good. Given the wave is good. Yeah. Sharkeen, brother. I don't know if you guys have seen the new website. It's a beauty. And it was developed by I'm gonna get him on the channel actually. Sharkeen, let me know when you're free. To come on the channel, and we'll check out and we'll go over the website, and we can talk about making the website and what it's like to make a website. It'll be a cool little plug, because I know a lot of people are hitting me up to make websites. Not a lot, but there's like 2 or 3 people have hit me up about website plugs. So that would be dope. That would be super dope. Smith, don't even worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it, Smith. You could take the next year off, Smith, but as long as you came back with a smile on your face, I'd be happy. So do whatever you gotta do, Sir Smith. By all means, thanks for showing up and hanging out anyways. Cosmic Honey, hello, what up? Newton's Law, first law. Damn, that was his first? I forgot the first law. But yeah. Where are we at? Can you hear the music in the background? Is it too loud? Is it fine? I would love Smith. Well, I guess we can burn the oregano now that we're... Oh, man. Unless you guys have any specific questions. Yow. Haitian Princess, what's cracking? Thanks for being here. I'm bummed because I had some oregano and I don't know what I did with the oregano. So now we can't burn the old oregano. Questions, concerns, Q&As? Thanks for hanging out on a Friday night. You could be anywhere. You could be watching any old show. There's some good ones out there right now. I've been watching Man in the High Castle. There's some good shows out there. You guys could be anywhere. And you're here with your boy Keith, Man of Letters, Knowledge, Information, Entertainment. You know that old spiel. Doing our Dr. Jones You know what I mean? Crystal skull, looking for aliens and finding them with the skulls. They're elongated because they're alien. The brain mass, the skull bone ratio, brain, it's an alien. You know what I mean? You could be doing any one of those sorts of things, but you're not. You're here. And for that, I appreciate it. I appreciate you thoroughly. You guys are the best. You've been killing it. 2021, I'm feeling hopeful. We got a website now. We're coming into the new year with a website. No, but seriously. It's good. Janae, hi, what's up? Stay diligent, squad. Stay aware. And it's nothing new. There's no new secrets, you guys. I'm telling you, if someone comes out with a fucking new the new secret breath sauna, some new secret diet, or some new secret way to become the thing that you want to be in just 21 days or your money back, if anyone hits you with some new shit, tell them to fuck off. There's nothing new. All right? There's nothing new. Eat healthy. And you know what's healthiest for you, you do. Meditate often. Get plenty of sleep, drink plenty of water. That's it. If you guys can maintain that, get out in nature. Get out in nature. Don't sit in a house. Get out, go for walks in nature as often as you can. Eat good food, drink good water, think good thoughts. Meditate every day. You will slay 2020. You will be light years ahead of 96% of the population. I kid you fucking not. I absolutely shit you guys not. You will be slain if you just do those things. You never watched another YouTube video for the rest of the year, and you did those things, you would be better off than all the people watching YouTube for the rest of the year. I swear. I'm not even joking. I'm not. I'm playful all the time, but I'm not. I swear. But I'm serious at the same time. I have these moments of being someone who puts out content, has a YouTube channel and shit, where I'm always trying to think of new things to talk about. And I end up not putting out any content because I can't. And I'm not even talking about something new tonight. I've not said one new thing, I don't think, in this whole video that I haven't said before. Anywho, I guess what I'm getting at is it's great to uncover concepts and to learn new things, but that shouldn't be that shouldn't be our salvation. You know what I mean? Like I started researching spirituality and astral travel and lucid dreaming and aliens, like the whole shebang that we all, you know what I mean? We do it. Hollow Earth, it's in there. There's like the package. Hollow Earth theory, astral projection, lucid dreaming, and dark night of the soul. There's like, you know, you do the things that everyone does coming in. But I had no goal of ascending or like raising my frequency. I was legit just going, I want to astral project and visit Avatar's Pandora and party with the locals. Like, I swear to God that my astral fantasies were not ascension, but partying on alien planets with the homies. I'm not making this shit up. I wanted to lucid dream to visit other worlds or make my own. It was, in other words, I was into to this shit because it was fun. And it was really fulfilling as a byproduct because it was, you know, it was spiritually awakening in a sense. Because people start to take it so seriously. It's so complex. And the complexities and the intricacies should be for the sake of curiosity only. But when it comes to really being light, if you want to be light years ahead, it's more simple than that. I said, eat good food, drink good water, breathe good air, submerge yourself in nature. These are all simple things. Meditate a couple times a day. Like, this is simple shit. Like, it's man. It's fair though, you know what I mean? Like, we have our goals and we have our destinations and our desires, and we want to satisfy them to a degree, and sometimes that requires a certain amount of sacrifice that pulls us away from our peace and serenity and our connection to source. But what sort of existence would it be if we didn't forget every once in a while, so that we could remember every once in a while? Which is like, some of the best parts, the best moments are your aha moments. Like, oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. You get that rush of adrenaline and endorphins, and you get super stoked because, like, you just discovered something that you forgot. You know what I mean? It's the rhythm. Back to the rhythm. This is the rhythm of the night. Whoa, whoa. Oh, yeah. This is the rhythm of the night. All right. Been bumping 90s dance music lately. I always do. I can't get away from it. Appreciate you too, Hessa. I'll be going to Avatar Land soon. Need to get me some of that spagyric. Yeah, get some spagyric. I've been trying to create a lucid dreaming community for years now, where we all sort of meet in the lucid dreaming realm and do lucid dreaming shit. Been trying to do that for a good decade now. It hasn't come to fruition, but some things take time. You know what I mean, Jellybean? If you guys want in, hit us up. Hop in the Discord or something. You know, just do the thing that people do. Feminine and masculine energy. Haitian princess. I'm not sure what I said that sparked that comment from you. However, yes. Those specifically are two qualities of energy that we need to be paying attention to and utilizing. Feminine, the receiving. The creating, the growing, and the masculine is the definition, the focus, the will, and the intention, guidelines and boundaries. You know what I mean? Masculine would be Saturn, and Jupiter would be very feminine if you want to look at it in an astrological sense. The qualities of those two planets, more or less. Oh, you can't lucid dream, Hessa? What? I can't do it at will. I can do it once a month. I can catch a good lucid dream, but my practices have been non-existent. I haven't written down a dream in months. And I used to write them every night. 4 or 5 dreams a night. So. Does that mean possibly a Syrian? They got big noggins. Syrian? A what? A what? Welcome everybody. Welcome. Hi. It's so easy. Justice. You missed the whole spiel though. We've been spieling up a storm, man. 34 minutes? It's felt like a lot longer than 34 minutes. Well, we've been spieling it up. I was on quite the spiel for about half an hour then. You guys missed the whole thing. Not one piece of the spiel did you guys get to hear. Not one bit of the spiel did you get to hear at all. I'm sorry. But I'm happy that you made it. As Gandalf said, a wizard is never late nor early. He arrives precisely when he intends to. I believe that's how it goes, right? That's how it works. I saw all your videos and tried so many methods. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, if you've seen all my videos and they still haven't worked, I got nothing. Except for my dream spagyric. You order some of the dream spagyric, and that, let's see if that works for you. It's pretty fucking, it works really well, man. I'm not even joking. Order through my Etsy so I can get a discount on shipping, and I won't have to wait in line, and I will refund your entire order, actually. I'll give it to you for free, in other words. But please order through my Etsy shop so I don't have to wait in line at the post office. I can just drop it off, and I get 25% off shipping. What it do, boo boo? So I got you free bottle of the Man of Letters Dreaming Spagyric on deck. Let me see if I can give you the listing. It's one of the number one best selling ones on Etsy. At least it was last time I checked. Oh, not anymore. Weak sauce. It was. Maybe if I put. I'm trying to find a link for you so I can get you set up. Interesting. Am I sold out of these? Is that why it's? I get some weird songs coming from over here. All right, here we go. There's the link. Yeah, but you sent me a whole bunch of that green hojari, if I'm pronouncing that right, frankincense, which was gorgeous frankincense, by the way. You sent green hojari frankincense, which is the most it's the highest quality tree, and of the Boswellia sacred tree, that specific frankincense tree that has the best smell, it was the cream of the crop of that tree. So you get the tree, and only about 10% of what you harvest is the green hojari, and that's what you sent me. I don't know if you realize that or not, but I'm more than happy to send you that spagyric for free. If it works for you and you want to get more, by all means, get more. You can pay for the second bottle if you want, if it works for you. Thanks for the link, Smith. Should we keep chatting? You guys want to chat? Because I kind of have to go to the bathroom. I was going to go pee inside of the house. Possibly snack some dank. Possibly not. You still do the live candle burnings. I haven't done the live candle burnings in a while, like a little ritual candle burning. Would you like to? Should we do? I mean, I'm burning candles right now. Sorry, it's a little messy on my end of things, but bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom, bada bing. What it do, boo 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 boo. What up, what up, what up? Have you guys been watching Man in the High Castle, by the way? Have you? Oh, I forgot. Oh man, there was an app that Richie sent me that was super fire. What was that called? Something. Hold on, you guys. It's here somewhere. Damn it. Man, there was a website that I found where you could make music and it was copyright free. It was so dope. Can't find it. What the hell? Damn it. Sorry, I'm just like ignoring you guys, but it was like my noise, my. It's a bummer. Maybe it's a sign. You guys want to keep going? Yeah, Shasta, it's all good. We can run another one. Going camping tomorrow, so probably won't be back on until Sunday. And I want to finish that book, actually. Your forces and how to use them. Or might end this video and run that one back to back. Could. Well, what do you think of the world coming into another psychedelic revolution? What do you mean, Smith? Like literally? Like a rebirth of the 60s? Damn, you guys want to hear what you guys? That's a good question. I've actually been thinking about that a lot lately, Sir Smith. I'll give you my answer. Check this out. What do you think of the world coming into another psychedelic revolution? I know that psychedelics are extremely powerful mind changers. Psychedelics are really, really powerful mind changers. And I wouldn't call it a theory, my hypothesis on this is that your EDCs, your big raves and stuff like that are giant rituals to brainwash the youth. Hear me out. There are mountains of articles and tests done specifically by the CIA back in the 50s, 60s, 70s on brainwashing with psychedelics. Extremely high doses of psychedelics expose them to torture in some way, or flashing lights, hypnosis. And you can rewrite people's thoughts. You can rewrite their past. You can easily implant false memories that they take as being real and carry on in the future. You can make that person believe that they did something, specifically did something, make them believe that they actually experienced that using psychedelics. Because they're powerful. Straight up psychedelics are not toys. If you use them consciously, you'll get something out of them. But if you're just taking drugs and you're just in heathen mode, you know what I mean? Then you're opening yourself up to some pretty crazy shit. I've been to festivals and I get down with the get down. Don't get me wrong, but my concern is they start legalizing everything. What if you're taking more psychedelics because they're legal now, and you're watching Netflix and you're watching Amazon Prime and you're watching Hulu and you're watching YouTube and you're watching these you're watching these extremely influential pieces of media. Whose media? Medea. We talked about this, the goddess of illusion, right? So back then we had the psychedelic revolution, and they would go out in the forest, they'd go to the beach, they'd lay in the park. Like, people don't do that now. Like, my buddies hit me up the other day, they're like, oh, they were watching YouTube videos. They some pizza toppings, and they watched YouTube videos, and they vibed out. Like, we're about to watch videos, listen to some music. They were plugged into the machine, is what I'm getting at. But now the machine is borderline diabolical. So I'm like, should people be plugged into the machine on psychedelics when this machine has been hella diabolical lately? That's where my head's been with psychedelics. Is that maybe they were like, hey, all right, let's figure out technology first, and then we'll start introducing the psychedelics, get everyone okay with it, and then we'll really kick in our programming. We now return you to your regular television programming. I call it programming for a reason. Programming your goddamn mind. So all right, we'll work on our programming, and when we really got that shit dialed in, when we're really cooking, you know what I mean? Really cooking, we'll introduce it back into the population, and we'll program the hell out of them. Because that's one of the beautiful and terrible things about psychedelics, is that it will reorganize your mind. It can reorganize it for the better. Quit addictions, quit bad habits, quit seeing the world in such shitty aspects, or it can do the opposite if you're not aware, if you're not consciously aware. No, I'm not. I'm making it sound like you're just gonna be this zombie. Like, that's not the case. Maybe I'm being a little dramatic. I just mean to say, be careful. Like most things, just be mindful. That's it. That's all. Just be mindful on how you're doing shit. Just know what something does to you when you bring it into your field, and make sure that that's the sort of field that you want to be running. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. It's like, hey man, I'm trying to run a blue field here. I got my aura. I got my sphere. It's nice and blue. I like it. I've been trying to go for the blue for a few months. We finally got it. We're blue. You're yellow. You mix it with me, and we're gonna get a weird kind of green color. I'm not trying to fuck with green right now. I got nothing against yellow. I'm just not trying to fuck with green right now. I'm trying to rock my blue. So if you got blue or some sort of shade of blue that I'm down for, well then I'm blue and dabba dee dabba da. Let's do it, baby. Join the squad. That's it. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Ooh. Well put, Agent Smith. Damn well could all be considered psychedelic. But I would hardly compare my computer to 5 grams of dried portobello mushrooms, if you know what I mean. 5 grams of dried portobello mushrooms would send one to outer space. You know what I mean? For hours. With sadist music, with codes in it. Yeah, dude, they could be coding up the music. I don't know. I'm playing hella devil's advocate on it, but I've definitely been thinking about it. For sure, 100%. Ow! 100%. People need to want to get out. And how can they do that? Gaming can do so much now, especially with VR. Terrence was also saying that technology would allow people to create a representation of their experiences on set. Damn true. Create a representation of their experiences on substances. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that. Like combining them together. Although I'm kind of down. I was just listening to Terrence McKenna this afternoon, and he was surprisingly, he was all about humans downloading their consciousness into the digital realm. And I thought, whoa, Terrence, you did not strike me as the download your mind. I wonder if he would have had the same thoughts today, considering all things considered. Because I'm assuming this lecture is from the 90s, and he was like, humans want complexity. They want things to grow. Life demands complexity. The digital download of the consciousness into the digital realm is something that life is really going to want. Terrible Terrence McKenna impersonation. But I didn't expect him to say that. I'll find the lecture. It's probably still up. I turned it off and I didn't listen to anything. Terrence. Yeah, it was on Psychedelic. The album it's on Spotify. It's pretty dope. Oh my god, there's a bunch. By Sabrina Borja. Oh, it's got a bunch of people. Alan Watts. Tons of Alan Watts. Jesus McKenna. That's cool. Great. You guys, thanks for being here. I'm going to call it because I'm getting hungry. And for those of you that are watching this video after the fact and you're getting slammed with advertisements, I'm uploading all my content on a different server. And that will be accessed by the Patreon. So those of you guys who are in the Patreon and the members of the channel, I'm working on getting a link out to you guys. Most of my or all of my videos I'm going to start uploading on a different channel of the not all but of the lives, and yeah, they'll all be ad free over there. Have to give to get. Bonafide bloom. Yes, ma'am. I tell you what. Yes, ma'am. I could see VR as being one of the most substantial tools. I mean, technology is fucking awesome. I'm definitely not anti-technology, for sure. If anything, I'm pro the 50-50 blend of the most advanced technology you can fucking possibly imagine and plants, like the natural world. If we could somehow slam Elon Musk with, like, I don't know, the African savannah, I don't know, something, you know what I mean? That's where my head's at. I'm down for technology. I'm super down. For sure not trying to live in a goddamn teepee, that's for damn sure. I'll walk around barefoot, don't get me wrong, for sure, 100%. I'll walk around barefoot, but yeah. Hybrid, yes. I'm about the hybrid life, for sure. Can't say I'm much of a purist myself. In almost anything, I'm not necessarily a purist. I think I just realized that. All right. Thanks for chatting with you guys. Thank you for chatting with me. It was fun. Looking forward I'm looking forward to our next visit. I am. I'm looking forward to our next visit. Until then, you guys zip it up and you know what I mean? And zip it out.